Bonjour everyone! My name is Mélyna and welcome back to Gorgeously Vintage Atelier. This is the second video of the Pinup Rockabilly style Misty and Ash Pokemon characters. Now I will show you how I made my boyfriend's shirt, which is Ash shirt with all the Pokemon badges and the master ball. I will walk you through all the pattern making and shirt making process as well as embroidery for the gym badges. I hope that you enjoy. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and please tell me in the comment section which Pokemon of the first generation is your favorite. And mine is Alakazam. I love all the psychic Pokemon, and my boyfriend is a Gengar. So please, I'm curious, please tell me in the comment section which one are your favorite and if you like Pokemon at all. If you like vintage style sewing, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm super happy to have you here. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy and let's get ready to sew! The initial plan is to recreate Ash's jacket with charm pattern Presley shirt, and I'm going to add the badges on the contrasting yoke, and I will also make the color white and the sleeve white as well. Let's start with the shirt back. By forming the back pleats on the lower shirt back, bring pleats lined together, pressing pleats folds toward the seam line. I am now sewing the inner back yoke and the yoke right sides together with a regular machine stitch. I can now finish the yoke by giving it a good press and adding some yellow piping with a regular stitch at the machine as well. It looks very neat and perfectly sewn. I am now stitching the same yellow piping on the front of the shirt. Now that we are all done with that, it's time to sew the shoulder and side seams together with a regular straight stitch. Sewn the underarm seam sleeve off camera, and now I am sewing the cuff to the sleeve. As you can see, I did the white sleeve with the blue cuff to remember Ash's jacket. Now that the cuff is all sewn, I am understitching the seam line underneath the cuff. It's easier to turn it out and make a nice and professional finish. Let's move on to the collar and front facing. I am now assembling the collar by stitching right sides together all around it, and I'm going to snip the excess fabric at the corners especially so I can turn it and have really crisp and nice corners. I am still understitching the collar as well because it makes it really easier and sharp when pressing, and trimming the seam allowance to 1/4 of an inch. I am pinning the collar to the shirt's neckline with interface collar and shirt right sides together. Now now that everything is pinned, I can sew the facing and the collar at the same time, all around the front opening and the neckline. Let's finish the facing and the collar by trimming across the corners and the excess fabric through the lapel and the bottom of the shirt. After that, we will still understitch the facing and the collar as well. After all this hard work, the most rewarding part is coming. It's now time to sew the custom tag on the shirt. So every piece that I make, I put a tag on it. It's tagged Gorgeously Vintage, so it makes the piece of clothing even more unique. And at the same time, I am closing the collar and the facing on the side of the shirt. The base shirt is now completed. We are now ready to move on to all the embroidery of the gym badges. So excited! I am using my machine that my boyfriend gave me for Christmas. It works perfectly. It's an old brother with a single needle, but it works like a charm. Look how clean the embroidery looks. It's amazing what I can do now with this machine. We have now the boulder badge, the cascade badge, the thunder badge, the rainbow badge, soul badge, marsh badge, volcano badge, and earth badge. All the badge and the master ball. To help me stick the badges on the shirt, I'm going to use the Heat and Bond iron-on adhesive with the Ultra Old. So I'm making sure that I have the right side against the wrong side of the badges, which is the side with the glue, and I'm going to place that on top of them and iron carefully with the highest setting, and after that I can simply cut around the badges. The downside with this is that I need to really nicely cut around each badges, and there are a lot of details, so it took me a long time. A lot of tiny details to cut with the embroidery scissors. I am using a pointy tool to peel off the paper underneath the badges and place them on the front yoke as I would like them to go. Before ironing, I'm placing a protective cloth on top of them, and I can now iron on. Ooh, look at that! It looks so nice and pretty. I'm so happy it worked. It went super well to make all the badges and stick them to the shirt. I have end stitched them all around the corners, but unfortunately I lost the footage. Look how nice it looks. The man will be so happy with his shirt. Only needs button now, but I can't wait to show you the big reveal. concludes this series on Ash and Misty but make it Pinup Rockabilly, and I hope you enjoyed watching all the dressmaking and shirt making process of it. I'm super happy of how it turned out. I'm really excited to get on the next project, and I hope that you will be there and enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and see you in the next video. Au revoir, my dearies!